Hey, how's it going? And today I'm going to show you how to hire a guard in Unreal Editor for Fortnite, and I'll throw in a little bit of verse code so that we can print a fun little message that the guard has been hired. So it looks something like this if we come in here and I go start game, and then the guard should spawn in over here. And I come over here and I'll go E for guard, and I click here. It says, do I need help? And I'll click that button. And says, OK Studios has hired Ronaldo as a guard. And now he's my buddy, right? He's should be following me around if I need help and stuff. I get into trouble. That's pretty cool. So I'll just hit escape and we'll end this session, and I'll be back in just a minute and we'll go ahead and start from scratch. Okay, I'm back and I'm just in a blank island template, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete one of these player spawners right there, and we just need 2 devices for this, so I'm just going to get a guard spawner right here, put him over there, and then I'll get a HUD message device as well. Put that right there, and then we need a verse device, so I'm going to left click, right click, and add a new verse. I'll just call this Hello World 44 and go create. I'll save that selected, and then over here I'll clear my search bar, go into the project folder, and we'll just go ahead and open up here, and it comes in with default code. So I've got my verse code, so I'm just going to delete this and paste it in, and I'll just walk through this real fast. So we have our creative device, and we've got our 2 add editables here, one for the guard spawner and one for the HUD message device, and then we just have our standard message. Then we have on begin, play, and if you click on here, like if you click onto the guard spawner, if you hold control, it does a ton of stuff. And what's interesting, a lot of these, if you click into this one, like for instance, it is a device interaction, and you'll see it's set up as a structure, and it has a source, which is an optional agent. So this would be the player and this would be the guard here. So how we access that in the code is actually over here. So what we've created is this my alert, which is a reference to this device AI interaction result, and then from there we put a dot and we can call the source, and then we put the question mark to unpack whatever the agent in this case is my player, so then I assign it as agent, and then over here we convert it basically from an agent to a player type, and we call it this player, and then we put this player in, which is actually my player's name. So this is the same as a tutorial I did on printing a player's name to the screen. And then there's this hired event. So when I hire the guard, we subscribe to alerted message, and this is just a very simple. If we come back into the game with the guard spawner selected, make sure that the guard is selected here. And if we scroll down here, you'll see there's a button we have to click where it says can be hired. That's all you have to select. There, and you can put in a name here. I can put in Ronaldo, and can be given commands. I can select that as well, and that's all we have to do. Now he's set to be on T1, and my player character, if we go into the island settings, is not on anything, so it almost comes across as neutral. So if we come into island settings and we come up here, you'll see my player says default class modifier, and you see how it says 1 there, but it actually says no class. But the player does not recognize me as hostile. So if I wanted the guard to be hostile toward me, all I'd have to do is put myself into a different class. But right now he comes at me neutral. Now there is a setting on here for the guard, I think, where we're looking here, where we can set his, is it here? Oh, we can set him to neutral or team index, but he'll be neutral just with the default settings. So that's really all we have to do to make him hireable, is to click that one button down here. Can't be hired. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and build the code and then drag this onto the scene. And then I just need to pair this up. The guard spawner and my message, my message device here. And then I'll just go ahead and push those changes and we'll see if it works like it should work. The other thing too is on the guard spawner is we don't want 4 of them to spawn in. So I'll just put 1 there and I'll save those changes. And then I'll be back in just a minute and we'll see if this works. Okay, I'm back and let's see if it works as expected. He spawns in, I come in over here and I go E. Do I need help? Yes. OK Studio has hired Ronaldo as a guard. And that's it. That's all there is to it. So anyway, I hope you found this helpful. Take care. Have a great day.